Okay, go ahead.
Sergeant Terry Barnell, Sergeant out of Conroe West, Corporal Will Frederick at the Conroe West office. What happened today is Corporal Frederick initiated a traffic stop for a seatbelt violation. Through his investigation, his contact, he believed criminal activity was prevalent. He went to frisk the subject, a passenger, Eric Smith, 22 years of age, out of Conroe. As the trooper went to frisk the subject broke and ran. He was on the northbound feeder roads here by Camp Strake, just north of Conroe. The subject immediately took off on Corporal Frederick through the woods in Camp Strake on foot. Corporal Frederick pursued him, lost him in the woods, radioed in. Immediately we had assistance from local agencies. Conroe PD, Constable Precinct 2 arrived on location, along with Montgomery County Sheriff's Department. Their motorcycle officers responded, also some of their deputies on patrol. We also flooded the area with DPS units that were available. We immediately contacted the dog. Constable Dean of the Forces K9 was available, responded, immediately started tracking the suspect. As we were tracking the suspect through the woods, we located a .38 pistol that we believe the suspect threw as he was running through the woods. We immediately contacted the Sheriff's Department communication, who immediately contacted the ranger here at Camp Strake, Rafael Martinez. We advised him of the situation. He immediately responded, advised us that they didn't have any troops or children on the location. He had just limited personnel. We locked him. He immediately locked him in place. He immediately gave us access to the camp, opened up their gates, their inner perimeter gates, so we could continue to search this person. Baytown Police Department was contacted. They have a K9 that is a bloodhound. Deputy Jeff Spencer with his K9 partner responded. We're very helpful that they responded, available to give us that extra asset out here on the tracking. We tracked the suspect through the woods. DPS personnel, Constable's Department, again, Conroe PD. We also contacted Air 2, the DPS helicopter out of the regional office there on 290. As we were tracking the subject, he was still running. He was spotted several times running. He actually ran all the way through Camp Strake in a northwest direction. He entered the new subdivision that's being built off of Sergeant Ed Holcomb's. As he was moving northwest, Conroe PD moved their perimeter that they had set up around. Some of their officers spotted him, and we were able to apprehend him in the woods over there in that new subdivision that's there on Ed Holcomb and 336. So the subject's facing several charges. The passenger, again, the female passenger, Brittany Williams, was identified. She had local warrants through Northridge Oaks Police Department. Also, she has some Conroe PD traffic warrants. She was released on scene to Oak Ridge North for them to arrest her on those warrants. The driver, Mr. Jackson, faced no criminal charges at this time, so he was released with the vehicle to go on about his business.
All right.
Any questions for us? Again, I just want to reiterate that it was a multi-agency assistance that assisted us out here. We couldn't do it by ourselves. We appreciate the Sheriff's Department, the Constable's Department, and also the Baytown Police Department for allowing us to use their K9, and also Constable Jingle Force, giving us that ability to use their assets when we have a situation like this. Conroe Police Department was a very big help. They had people on the perimeter or right in the city limits, so we tied up several of their units. We think it was a good search. It's been going on for a little over 2 hours. This subject has an extensive criminal history. It's assaults and different stuff like that, so we believe that if we didn't continue the search, that it's possible that he would commit another crime to the people of Montgomery County. So with the assistance of all the law enforcement officers and their departments, we were able to apprehend this guy. He'll be transported to Montgomery County Jail, booked in, and hopefully he learned his lesson, and we'll get him off the streets for the citizens of the state.